So is that it? Is the garden done for the year? I get it. The tomatoes are winding down, the zucchini has finally gotten the memo, thank goodness. And it feels like the big show is over. There's this quiet little sadness that creeps in, right? The feeling that those fresh from the garden meals are a thing of the past. At least until next spring. But what if I told you that thinking is causing you to miss out on some of the best, most delicious harvests of the entire year? Seriously, what if the end of summer isn't an ending at all, but the starting pistol for a second, maybe even better gardening season? In this video, I'm going to let you in on the secret to a garden that keeps on giving, feeding you incredible fresh vegetables all the way through fall. And the best part? It all starts right now. Now for the veggies doing their work underground. Root crops planted now will mature in the cool soil of mid to late fall, making them incredibly sweet and destined for a roasting pan. The star here is carrots. Listen, you think you know what a carrot tastes like, but you don't. Not until you've had one from your own garden in the fall. The trick is loose, well-draining soil. If your soil is heavy or rocky, your carrots might come out looking a little creative. Loosen the top 8 to 10 inches of soil before you plant. The seeds are minuscule, so a good hack is to mix them with a bit of sand before sprinkling them into a shallow row. Cover them lightly and, this is the most important part, keep that soil consistently moist until they sprout, which can take up to 3 weeks. Don't lose faith. Once they're up, thin them to about 2 inches apart so the roots have space to fatten up. Right alongside your carrots, you have to plant beets. Beets are a 2-for-1 deal. You get the sweet, earthy root and you get the leafy tops, which are delicious and taste a lot like their cousin, Swiss chard. Plant the seeds about a 1/2 inch deep and 4 inches apart. Fun fact, each beet seed is actually a cluster of several seeds, so you'll definitely need to thin the seedlings to give the strongest one room to grow a nice root. They're ready when the root is anywhere from the size of a golf ball to a tennis ball. And for those who need a win, like right now, you have to plant radishes. Many radish varieties go from seed to your plate in just 25 to 35 days. They're perfect for tucking into any empty spots in the garden. Plant the seeds about a 1/2 inch deep. The key with radishes is consistent watering. If the soil dries out, they can get woody or unpleasantly spicy. They grow so fast you can plant a new row every 10 days for a steady supply right up until the ground freezes. This family includes some of the most iconic fall vegetables. They need a bit more time to grow, so getting them in the ground now is important. For these, grabbing some transplants from a local nursery can give you a huge head start. Let's start with broccoli. Fall-grown broccoli is so much sweeter and more tender than what you get in the spring, which can often bolt in a surprise heat wave. If you plant transplants now, the heads will form in the cool, crisp air of autumn. Give them about 18 inches of space. And here's the real bonus. After you cut the main head, the plant will keep giving you smaller side shoots for weeks, sometimes even months. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Then we have cauliflower. Cauliflower can be a little more dramatic than broccoli. It gets stressed out by heat or drought, but a fall crop is your best shot at success. Just like with broccoli, transplants are the way to go. As the head starts to form, you can gently fold the plant's own leaves over it and secure them with a soft tie. This is called blanching, and it just shields the head from the sun, keeping it perfectly white and tender. Okay, so you've planted this amazing fall garden, but what do you do when the weather forecast utters the F word, frost? Don't panic. This is where you level up and become a season extension wizard with one simple tool, a row cover. You might also see it called a frost blanket. It's a lightweight, breathable fabric that you just drape over your plants to protect them from the cold. It works by trapping the heat that the earth radiates overnight, creating a cozy little microclimate that can be several degrees warmer than the air around it. This one simple trick can save your lettuce, greens, and other tender plants from a light frost, easily adding weeks to your harvest season. You can lay it right on top of the plants or use simple wire hoops to tent it over them. Just be sure to weigh down the edges with rocks or soil so it doesn't take flight. It's a reusable tool, and honestly one of the best investments you can make for your garden. The end of summer doesn't have to be the end of fresh food from your backyard. By picking the right plants and getting them in the soil now, you can have a garden that's just as productive, and I'd argue even more flavorful than your summer one. Just picture it, stepping outside on a cool autumn day to pull sweet carrots, grab a bunch of vibrant kale, and snip some tender spinach for dinner. That is the promise of fall gardening, and you can absolutely make it happen. Your garden is ready for its encore. The soil is waiting. All it takes is a little bit of work today to unlock a whole new season of incredible flavor. If you found this guide helpful and you're excited to keep your garden going, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We'll be sharing more tips on harvesting and protecting your fall crops all season long, and I really want to hear from you in the comments. What's the first fall vegetable you're going to get in the ground? Now go get your hands dirty. Happy fall gardening!